Hello traders, how are you? Vladimir here from Traders Academy Club, and in this video I would like to talk about the volume profile as it's a very deep subject. I would like in this video to briefly introduce you the world of the volume profile, what stands behind it, and all the advantages and disadvantages of using that, and how does that help you, the trader, especially when we speak about retail traders and not the institutional ones. How does it help you to being able to identify the key trading levels based on the volume and use that in your favor? Okay, so I would like to share with you some very important tips here. And before I start, if you are new to this channel, welcome to our fantastic community. Please subscribe to the channel with the subscribe button below the video. And also invite you to our trading family, Traders Academy Club, where you will enjoy from all the real-time trading ideas and real-time trading education, every single trading opportunity delivered with a detailed, dedicated video, and every single opportunity is track recorded in our dedicated trading journal. Besides that, you will get access to the VIP price action course, and I hope it's more than enough for you to check out the Traders Academy Club, discover why we are at the very top on the industry for so many years now. Find all the information about us and join our family with the link below the video in the description or the pinned comment in the comment section. So what is the idea of the volume profile and what is the volume profile? Okay, before I start explaining that, some amazing news. This very indicator, okay, my key trading levels indicator based on the volumes, multi-time frame volume scan, is available for you absolutely free. Just go to the comments and the pinned message from me, find the KTLI, key trading level indicators, follow the link, download this indicator and enjoy it. This is since last I don't know, few years. This is with me, regardless of any trading technique I apply, with cycles, with divergences, whatever I apply, this one is with me. I hope after this video you would also be able to understand the advantage of it. So what is the volume profile? As you know, every single transaction in the market is recorded, and I would like even to split it a bit deeper. What we see on the MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5, it's not like the official spot market, the options and the futures market. What we see here, it's based on ticks. Every tick coming in a quote, it's basically a transaction. Okay, some buyers and some sellers came up to an agreement, and there is a tick. Somebody sold, somebody bought the very instrument. This is why there is a basically tick. Price changes based on all the transactions. Now, in the real market, all the information that the institutional are exposed to, you can see the buys and sells positions as they go through and make your decisions accordingly. On the retail trading platforms like the MetaTrader 4, like the MetaTrader 5, etc., it's less popular. So the closest variation we have to that, it's based on the ticks, tick data. It could be all the orders triggered, stop loss, take profit, all the orders filled in the market are basically ticks. These ticks are transactions, because if you think about it, stop loss, it's a transaction. Somebody closed the position. Closed means sold or bought. Okay, so all the orders going through the market, creating the tick data, and based on the lowest available data in your broker, which for most that's tick, for others it could be the closest to tick data, Based on that, you receive the volume profile. The more transactions went through specific level, the bigger the volume in this level is, as you can clearly understand. What all that helps us to understand, where there is a lot of volume, there is a zone of interest. It could be supply zone or demand zone, okay? But it's a zone of interest. There are buyers and sellers that are interested in this specific level more than others. For whatever the reason is, the reason doesn't matter, okay? It's just important to understand this concept. And once again, I would like to remind you guys, this very indicator, it's absolutely free for you. You can just follow the pinned message, find the KTL, key trading level indicator, follow the link, download it, and enjoy it. Now, the way I create this indicator to serve my needs, it's first of all the dynamic, as you can see here, okay, this histogram. Okay, and of course you can change the color and the location and the size. Everything is absolutely a custom design. You have the full control. How do you would like to see that? But besides being able to control of the trend and the scan, you also have a multi-time frame, which I'll explain in a minute. So this histogram, it's exactly the volume profile I am talking about. So as you can see here, the bigger the histogram, here, right? The bigger the histogram, the more volume profile in the chosen range. These lines define the range for me. So the way I love to work is to find different trends. So for example, this was a little pullback up. Let's see where the volumes on this one are, right? So we have a volume here and a volume here. Now let's take a look on a bigger scan of a trend. Okay. So now we have this volume, right? We have one same volume here and one volume here, slower volume here, and a very big one here. Now I love to merge them. So these together could be merged, this one could be merged, and boom, voila. I got a beautiful zone. Once again, let's remove that, and you will see that this one was merged, this one was merged, and this is merged, right? And I can do the same on different time frames. What do I understand that? I have a volume of interest, zone of interest, zone of interest, zone of interest. From this area, I'll be looking for possible buys. Of course, you apply your techniques, your analysis, and your trading strategies into all that. And you're very welcome to join us in Traders Academy Club with the link below. Enjoy all our real-time trading ideas, as I mentioned before, and mainly enjoy all the trading techniques and strategies, learn how I do them, why do I do them, and how all that is connected together to my techniques. You can apply any of your techniques with the help of understanding that you have zone of interest here. So if you find buy opportunity around this area, okay, candles, supportive areas, trendline breakouts, whatever you use, doesn't matter. But if you find your buy here, you can understand that this is your next zone of interest. This is your next zone of interest. If we come to here, you could expect the buyers and sellers make some interactions here. If we break through, very likely the next one to be tested is going to be the next one. So that brings me to the next subject. How could the volume profile, after we understand how it's used, how could that be used? There are two main usages for that. I'll go for a second on a blank screen, so I want to explain. So imagine you got some volume profile here, here, and here. Okay, and at the moment, I'm sorry for my drawings, I'm not Picasso, but imagine you have this opportunity here, and the volume is building up, and you got some trend line breakout, and you say, oh, amazing opportunity, right? So one option is, we call that also balance. Okay. Balance is, as we discussed before, volume zone, zone of interest, where buyers and sellers are creating balance. What does it mean, balance? If you think about it, that's the place where most of buyers and sellers came up to agreement. There were more buyers, more sellers, more interaction, more transactions, therefore bigger volume, zone of interest. Okay, this is the balance zone, and the price tends to move from balance to balance, okay, until it creates and recreates the next zone of interest. Okay, so if we go from 1 to another, and if another is breaking, then the next one could be in play, and the next zones are very likely to go and be increased. Okay, here maybe somewhere lower, and then once the market making the reversal, it goes back to the balance zone. Okay, so this is one usage, and you will see that happening always over and over again from one balance zone to another, and if it breaks to another, etc., etc., etc. And as I showed you before, I love to create my balance zones with merging different trends on different time frames, and like the more trends or the more time frames involved to provide a merged zone, the stronger this zone is. So this is the first usage. The second usage is the zone of imbalance. I go blank screen again. And if you think about it, imbalance is, let's say it was building up, something like that, boom, big volume zone, and we are here. And the price was making this, dancing around and breaking down. Now look what happens. Around the biggest balance zone, a lot of transactions. The market is slowing down. Then we break down. If it breaks down, very likely to assume sellers take the control until there will be some balance zone creating here again, okay? And the price would slow down. Eventually, it will create a reversal. And once it reverses, where is the biggest balance zone? Okay, point number 1, point number 2, or point number 3? Think with yourself. The answer here is point number 2, right? This is the biggest balance zone based on the data available. So once, and this is the imbalance, okay? We are way below the biggest balance zone. So very likely to assume later or sooner, once the market recreates the next balance zone, it will go and retest the previous area. And you can see that, I think it's pound kiwi. Let's check quickly. Yeah, look at that. Huge volume zone here based on the daily. If we go to the weekly, look at that. Another volume zone. And once we reach the bottom here, right? And we start to look what happens here. Look what starts to happen. Let me show you. Okay, on the most recent trend, okay, here on the most recent trend, you see it starts to build up another balance. So eventually it goes and starts to reverse. And once it reverses, it goes to the bigger balance zone that we just saw from the daily and the weekly time frame. Okay, so once it finds the convenient zone, boom, we are back to the balance area. And I take all that, of course, and I apply that to my trading strategies every single time. This is what I do. And when you take that with the zones of the swing points, the swing highs and lows, which use you as, you can call it support resistance, supply demand, whatever you call it, doesn't matter. Important key levels, you take that, and as I promised, I'll show you multi-time frame. Look, if I'm on a 4-hour chart and I want a quick scan, where are my 4-hour charts? You see 4 hour, 1 hour, boom, big volume zone, right? It shows you right here. So it uses me as support and resistance as well. And if I go to daily and weekly, like, aha, so I have a weekly zone here and my daily is slightly higher. Let's check the 4-hour chart. 4-hour and daily combination is here. So, wow, that's amazing, right? So this is my first zone to pay attention to. And look how it fits with these swing highs. And if we manage to break through, the next zone is probably here. Again, which fits in my balance zone that I saw before on a daily and the weekly. So the two most popular ways to work with the volume profile, the levels based on the volume and the transaction going through the market, that's basically work with one of the two scenarios, balance zone, from balance to balance, or from imbalance as we cross through the balance to recreate the balance zone, make the technical patterns and trade back to the balance zone, because the market, like everything in life, would always move from imbalance to balance. If we think about it, most of people, 99.9% of people, Every time they are in the imbalance zone, they will do all they can to go back to what? To the default, to the balance, the known, the popular, the loved, and the relaxed. Because why? Because in the balance zone, in the comfort zone, we feel most comfortable. So go and download this indicator. Once again, this very important indicator with absolutely full control of multi-time frame and all the key zones based on the volumes is available for you for free. Follow the link below in the pinned message. Go to the KTL, key trading level indicator, download it and enjoy that. And I hope you find the important usage of that. Do me a favor, if you find this video useful and helpful, make sure you hit this like button. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask me in the comment section. I hope, again, you find this video useful and helpful. That's the purpose of it. I hope you will enjoy this indicator and you will find a way to combine the volume-based analysis and the supply, demand, you name it, you call it, into your trading. So thank you for your time watching this video. I wish you and yours all the best. Once again, I would like to invite you to join us in our trading family, Traders Academy Club. Enjoy from all the best value we have to offer. And the link to join our family is below the video in the pinned message or in the comments, or of course in the description. So that's it for this video. I'll see you soon with more. Take care and all the best.